Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown fresh.
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McClarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McClartyDaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today. Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville and Springdale.
At Northwest Health, you can check in online for urgent care and ER visits. This simple step lets you pick a time that's convenient and saves your spot in line before you arrive. It's our new approach to the waiting room. Visit mynorthwestanycare.com.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Hi, this is Donald Tucker, the voice of the Har-BER Wildcats. Are you looking for a new career? Would you like to become a professional truck driver? The CDL Training School in Tawnytown, Arkansas is open and accepting new students. You can earn your CDL in just 3 short weeks with employment after you finish school, and PAM Transport will cover your tuition. You will train in the same equipment that you will drive once you earn your CDL. Plus, students also receive a $100 weekly stipend during training. Don't wait another minute. Call PAM Transport today at 888-498-2549.
Joe and Larry here with Sam's Furniture. We just wanted to thank you for your business and to let you know that your purchase helps serve so many people.
That's right. The culture here at Sam's is to love and serve others in our community and around the globe. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many organizations we partner with.
You enable us to invest in our children, teachers, veterans, development in Africa, and distributing wheelchairs to those in need around the world. You are a part of this. So from the Sam's Furniture family to yours,
Thank you. Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
Good old Mother Nature and time. 2 elements that are unforgiving to any fence. At Sands Fencing, we know Northwest Arkansas can have some crazy weather. That's why we build beautiful quality custom fences designed to stand strong against time and weather. Whether you're new in town or your roots run deep, here's the number you need to keep. Call Sands Fencing today. Get a Sands fence at your place.
Try the 3-in-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Yeah, this shouldn't be very long. Okay. Paint. Athens just going to have to kind of keep up. I was waiting until she made it in. So, where are they? So he's going. Okay. Okay. Huh? Do you think it works?
What are you using?
I'll share it with you. You're going to put the slideshow up. That's what I was wanting after you do. I just didn't see her. You go sit down right over there, and Miss Wright can probably help you with this right there, and you're just going to have to follow along on that. So just sit down in the chair right over there and plug that. Pull that up.
Do you know how to hook it up?
Go right down there. Okay. Here we go. All right. Hey, welcome everybody. I want to welcome you to Central. See a lot of faces that I recognize, and then I see some that I don't. My name is Todd Lofton. I'm principal here, and we're really excited about the transition that's going to take place. I always say this, especially when you're talking about 7th grade coming into 8th. You still have a little bit of time, and Hellstern is an amazing school, a great place to be, and we want you to enjoy that. But also, we want to make the transition as you move to Central something that's really smooth and goes really well for you. So welcome here tonight. We won't keep you too long. I've heard some of you are wondering how much time we're going to be here. We're just going to be here probably for an hour. I'll try to keep it in to maybe 55 minutes, but we'll try to keep it short for you. Okay, so Central, this is our vision, inspiring, empowering excellence for all, our mission. And this is something that I would say that our teachers and we really make efforts to do, provide a safe environment. We want to build meaningful relationships. And then we want to provide the academic rigor that our students need, not just to be successful in junior high, but in high school and then on to college. 4 C's, cognition, character, careers, and communication. And that communication part is especially making sure that our kids leave here reading and writing on grade level, and they also can communicate. They can speak and they listen. And how many parents would like for their kids to be better listeners? Yep, that was a joke. Okay, sometimes I have to tell people when I'm making a joke. So I'm going to introduce Coach Vaughn. Coach Vaughn, you probably, if you've been around Springdale at all, I'm sure you know him. So I'm going to introduce Coach Vaughn. He's been at Central Junior High for 32 years, and I'm going to let him just welcome you to Central.
So I saw the oohs and the ahs. The old man. The old man. When I came here, Guns N' Roses was with their #1 hit, Patience. Some of you adults remember that? Die Hard was the movie at the theater. Miami Vice was a series that was on TV. Yeah, now I'm seeing it right there. Right there, brother. No cell phones, no internet. Al Gore hadn't invented it yet. That's a joke. Springdale dominated football. Those were the days, weren't they? That's when I walked in this door. And I'm still here. The reason why I'm here is because this place is a tradition of excellence. A lot of changes. Think about that in 3 decades, plus 3 decades. Since 1970s when the school began, a lot of changes. And we're going through a huge change right now. Can you imagine having this new building here about a year from now? Year and a half from now, we'll be complete. You won't even know this was here, parts of it. People drive by, they'll see that new Central Junior High. If you Google Central Junior High, Springdale, you'll see it's the best school. Highest rating. If you talk to people that went to Central, I had 4 kids go through here. 4 of my kids. Best time, Central Junior High. You can see it in the tradition, and the building's coming, but here's the deal. It's not about the building. It's about the people. It's about your kids. It's about that admin that guides us. We've been real fortunate to have admin down through the decades and the administration we have now to lead and guide, who puts kids first. In fact, if you look at a lot of administrators in Springdale and in Arkansas, a lot of them started right here at Central Junior High. Okay, I saw Miss Bortz right there over at SOI. Teachers, that's what makes it. Support staff, everybody working together. But the bottom line is we got to have your kids. We got to have their minds, we got to have their hearts, and we got to have your support. And we know we're going to get that because that's what happens in this community around Central. So we're excited to have you here tonight. We want your experience. Ask questions. Ask questions about classes, about advanced classes, about all these things, because the bottom line is we want to prepare your kids for life. It's not just about knowledge. It's not just about skills. It's about helping your kids mature and grow up a little bit. And I know as a parent, I sure appreciated that. And I appreciate you. Hope you have a great night.
All right, Coach Vaughn, thank you very much. So, Assistant Principal, Miss Hensey's not here tonight, honestly. We put families first. Her son's playing in the game in Fayetteville, so you'll get a chance to meet Miss Hensey. Miss Schleif is right over there. She is absolutely amazing. I'm blessed to work with both Miss Hensey and her. Our instructional facilitators, Miss Cornelison right here, wave at us, and Miss Sheridan. And they work with our teachers just to work to make instruction effective and to give teachers strategies going to make them successful. Counselors, Miss Oakley right over here, and Miss Hastings right up here. You want to say a word, Miss Hastings? No, not just kidding. And then School of Innovation, I want, just a second, I'll ask them to come up last. But Officer HAR-BER, if you've been around Springdale forever, I always have to say this. You know, in our mission, it says about safety. Safety is number one. I'm going to tell you, if I'm not safe, if your kids are not safe, our teacher's not safe, and this guy is the best in the nation at what he does, and you're blessed that he's here with your kids. So give Officer HAR-BER a hand. You want to make a speech? You want to make a speech? Okay. He told me I don't do public speaking, so. All right, and then Central PTO, they're here as well. They'll be set up in the front. I'd encourage you to stop by there, and then you're going to get a chance to meet our teachers. I'll tell you, number one, what makes Central great is the kids, but secondly is the teachers here have a heart for your son, for your daughter, to make them successful, and I'm thankful for them. Miss Bortz, Miss Bortz is principal at School of Innovation, and Rodney Ellis is going to come up real quick and let you know they have a table set up front, and I want you to hear something that down the road may be beneficial to your son or your daughter.
Thank you. Good evening. Good to see you here. So just wanted to share a couple of things with you at the Don Tyson School of Innovation, but also at the district. So our goal is to offer student opportunities as much as possible. I know today as your 8th graders are coming in, there's things to think about and look at. So we created a department that really focuses on a workforce, which when you hear that, that means college, but that also means options in technical certificates. That could mean students having internships and opportunities as seniors to go and work and get practical experience with the things that they're learning in the classroom. So at Don Tyson, we've offered and created secondary career center partnerships. That means that we're a branch under NWAC. We're a branch under NWTI. So our students like Max could be a HAR-BER student and they can go to Don Tyson School of Innovation and they can take industrial maintenance. They can take diesel technology. We have a newly created EMT pathway. We will have a pre-nursing LPN track. So what that means is your student can be getting concurrent credit. They can be working towards degrees and technical certificates at no cost under those centers. So that's a huge cost savings for your student. And they'll still remain a home student, whether that's at HAR-BER or Springdale High or Don Tyson. They will be bused back and forth to those as high schoolers. So there'll be some foundational courses in ETE, Survey of Ag, some other courses that we'll have as ninth grade offerings that prepare and lay that foundation. So I think as your students start to look at these and think about these, we're creating academic pathways not only on the core side, but the electives have merit. So our goal is to give your students as many opportunities, as I said, through these pathways with our secondary career partners. We're always looking to add those options. So another one of those that we've just recently are working on finishing up an MOU with NWAC would be in construction management, which our HAR-BER programs can feed through their construction and their electrical program and through our Don Tyson construction program. We've just started a heavy equipment training section at SHS at Springdale High. So that'll be another offering that students can go and do those things. You know, I didn't have those on career day. I don't know if you did or not. But those are different offerings, as well as a culinary track that we have at DTSOI. So that's an option for your student to have a chance to migrate towards cooking if that's a skill that they look to enhance. And so we're always looking to create those pathways within the district. So as you start enrolling for these classes, we'll offer more information on that. We have a table set up here somewhere. Ms. Bortz can lead us to that. I just walked in a second ago, so sorry, I haven't seen the table yet. But I appreciate the time with Dr. Laughlin. Max is finishing up this year, and so just wanted to showcase him to you as a HAR-BER kid who's finishing up industrial maintenance at NWTI, and he's glad to get out from in front of you.
Now he's going to stay here for a minute longer. Come here, Max. So he went Central, but I want you to say a quick word, and then we'll let you get out of here. So he's senior now, like hard to believe because it wasn't like yesterday you were here, right?
Go Central Warriors.
All right, is that all you want to say? Okay. Max, we'll have more words for you at the table. And most of y'all are probably happy with that, Max. You probably just got a lot of fans right there. All right, give Max a hand. He's awesome. Okay. We do like to have some fun here. So extracurricular activities, you can see those. We try to provide a range of things that kids can be involved in. And one of the things that we'd like to do is when your son or daughter leave this building, that they have a place to be connected. Any research would tell you, and I need you to listen to this, any research would tell you that kids that are involved in something besides math, English, social studies, and science are ultra successful in life. So they have to find something to connect with, and we hope that they can find that here. And if we don't have the program, then kids, you come tell me and we'll try to get it started for you. So we have some clubs to save your time. I'm not going to click on that, but we have clubs once a month that kids can sign up for. And we try to make those things that are interesting. And again, those are things, if a kid wants to start a club, they can talk to us, and if we can find a teacher sponsor, which most often we can, then we can have something club that they get connected with. Advanced classes, in 8th grade, as you walk around, if you're in 9th grade, they're going to have a meeting in here at 6 o'clock for AP and other advanced classes. If you're going into 8th grade, we have social studies advanced classes, physical science, math, and then ELA. And so that's something that you could get some information at the tables. And just real quick, I want to talk about these super fast. Phones, basically the rules are with phones. When kids walk in, and y'all know, phones can be quite a distraction. I'm just going to be honest. Like, if something happens here at Central, there's a good chance, probably 60, 70%, it's connected to a phone. So you'll understand if we can manage that, then we manage a lot of things. But phones are in your pocket. School starts, if they're in the cafeteria before school, they could be on their phone. In the hallways, we don't have phones. In our classrooms, phones shouldn't be out. Earpods shouldn't be in their ears. You shouldn't see people walking around with earphones over their head in school. When they go to lunch, they can get their phone out, and often kids do. And then after lunch, when they walk out of the cafeteria, it should be put back up. Generally, we want them kept in their backpack. That's where we'd like them kept and off. If they ever need to access them, they could ask a teacher, and we're going to let them use their phone if they need to. And then after school, they can get their phone back out. That's what we ask. Dress. So we just ask you as parents, help us with that. That's honestly at this age can be a little bit of a challenge. I know both ways. We don't want to manage dress here. We ask you to help us with that, but there's some rules and expectations that we'd ask you to help us with that. Lockers, we don't pass out lockers here. If there was a reason or a need for a student to have a locker, we'll give you one. Often there's not that need, but sometimes with athletics or other things there may be, and we're definitely willing to give you a locker if you need one. Open house in 2023, the dates are not out for the district, but generally the way that works is probably the Thursday before school starts. We'll have an open house. We usually do a Sunday before as well. If you just want to come up and walk around, there won't be teachers here, but you could walk around the building on that Sunday before school starts as well. Schedule pickup, we'll do that. The counselors always, I'm on them. Linda, when are we going to have schedules ready? Like July? An open house. Okay. Yeah. So generally about the 1st of August, somewhere in there, you see how this goes, right? Then we'll try to have schedules. We try to have a time where you can drop by and start picking them up. But kids, like y'all can get into HAC too, right? Home Access Center. So you could check that too, and you might be able to see your schedule at a certain point when we open that up. So. And then bell schedules, Wednesdays, that's going to continue. And then Monday through Friday, the other days, and we've got a schedule that I'll show you. I may be showing you. Here's early out schedule. That's a little different, I think, than the middle school. So your early out schedule will change a little bit. Students will get out at 2:45, and we do start school at 8:40. And somebody asked me earlier, what time can kids get here? Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm here when my daughter has cheer at 6:30 every morning. When she doesn't, usually by 7, maybe a little after, we've got about 15 kids that come in the mornings, and they're here about 7 or 7:10 every morning. I don't have a problem with that. If you've got to get to work or you've got somewhere you're going to be, then we're going to have a good place for your son or your daughter to be. What I don't need is I don't need 500 kids here at 7 because I can't manage that. So if you'll help me with that, the doors open at 7:35 where anyone can come in and we've got supervision. But if you need to make arrangements, we're always going to work with you. All right, there's the bell schedule that we have right now. Starts at 8:40. That's when the bell rings to go to class. And then 4:05 is when students are released. All right, renovation schedule. So I got a little tricky with this. The old while they build the new. So next year, starting August until ideally the 1st of January, we're going to be in the old building that you're walking through now. And then in January, hopefully, there'll be a little bit of a break there where we move into the new building that they're building right over here. And so they're going to spend about half their year in most of the new building. And then in next August, not this coming August, but the following, then there will be a new building. The gym will stay here, but the parking lot will be where the old building is. That's next August. So that's kind of the schedule. So in January, we move in part of the new while they're building here. And then next August, we're in the whole building. Okay? Questions that bring sometimes with traffic, and we'll address that. Here's some pictures. You following me? Yay. So that's what it looks like right now out there with sunlight. Here's a few more pictures. They poured some footage and things. And then this is what the building is supposed to look like. And I hope this is like the Wendy's commercial when you see the hamburger and you're like, I got to have that. And you go get it, and that's what it tastes like, right? So the building's going to be amazing. That's the front. This is the north view. So that's basically from Huntsville out here. And the northeast view. Floor plan, you probably can't see that too well, but it's going to be 2-story. There'll be a section up above. This area here, my light's not working, is it? You can't see it. This area here is going to be like a grassy area. One of the things we've lacked at Central is where kids can go outside. So there's going to be some area for that where they can go outside at lunch, and I'm excited about that. And then the entrance area, just some pictures you can see. There's learning stairs with a big TV. That'll be awesome. Library is going to actually be the cafeteria. So there's two places. This is going to stay, this room here, and then the cafeteria. And the cafeteria is going to become the library. Lowe's room, in the Lowe's room, and this is one of those Wendy's commercials deals, but they're supposed to have doors that open up into the courtyard, which I'm super excited, those big sliders. So it's going to be a really nice area. And Lowe's room is like an area where you can meet and things. And then the main gym, which you're in right now, cafeteria is going to be new. That won't be until August of 24. Music rooms, August of 24. And then car rider line right now, I won't spend a lot of time because we're about to the end here, but the car rider line goes really smooth right now. I'm going to be honest, and y'all need to bear with me because when we move into the new, I don't know what it's going to look like. So we're going to have to figure out how cars are going to go come January, but we'll communicate that. There'll be maps. We'll try to send all that information out. And just like now, we'll be out there to help with that. I think that'll go really smooth. And car rider line right now, I think goes really smooth. I believe it does, as well as buses. So last thing is scan. So we've got these around the building. The acceptable use policy, if you want to go ahead and scan that and complete that, then next year they start out with their computers. We can get those in their hands pretty quick. And then here's the map. And I will be here if you got any questions. Thanks y'all for coming. 53. About 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 19. We'll go with 19. 19 minutes. Okay. Yeah.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
It's Smoothie King time!
It's hot, and so are the savings at Springdale Tractor Company when you buy the Kubota L-Series tractor package. Right now, the Kubota L2501 DT tractor and loader, it's just $18,500 cash. Or choose 0 down with 0.99% financing up to 60 months. Save green when you buy orange and the Kubota L-Series tractor package from Springdale Tractor Company. If you need it now, don't wait. Come see us in Springdale at 6160 West Sunset Avenue or shop online at springdaletractor.com.
Learn to love your ride again at Tommy's Express Car Wash in Springdale. At Tommy's Express, our state-of-the-art wash tunnel is the perfect size for practically any vehicles, regardless of size or shape. Our industry-leading wash uses low energy and reclaimed water, making your vehicle clean while being green. You can skip the line while getting great deals and discounts when you download the Tommy Club app. Sign up today for your first month of unlimited washing. Loving your ride is that easy when you go to Tommy's Express Car Wash in Springdale.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Fall means a lot of things to a lot of people. Falling leaves, pumpkin patches, football games, cozy sweaters, and most importantly, comfort food. A good place to start is with Tyson Pork Roast, high-quality protein that delivers flavor and value for your home team. Pick up your boneless pork loin roast at your local Walmart for that perfect family gathering on game day or any day. Keep it real, keep it Tyson.
Your pet gives you companionship, friendship, and love. At Whole Pet, we are an independently owned business that is passionate about helping you give your pet their best life. We have a great selection of nutritious foods and healthy treats. And when you join our loyalty program, you can earn free bags of food. Spoil your pet with our luxurious spa and grooming services. And while you are at it, grab one of the latest toys to add even more fun and excitement to your pet's day. Whole Pet. Visit our locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, and our new location coming soon in Bentonville.
Experience everything Springdale has to offer. Visit explorespringdale.com or download the new Explore Springdale app. It's the best place to discover all there is to do and see in Springdale. We'll help you explore our many eateries and attractions and introduce you to our shopping, arts, parks, and trails. You'll also find links to our great hotels and meeting venues. Download the new Explore Springdale app or visit explorespringdale.com to begin your Springdale adventure.
Para un cafecito y charla en la mañana, un menú completo de información. Nuestro compromiso con la familia Springdale llega con la segunda temporada. Nuevas entrevistas, invitados especiales, temas de interés, educación, cultura, identidad y deportes. Entérate de lo que está pasando en el noroeste de Arkansas. Únete al diálogo y acompáñame. Soy Maribel Tapia en Cafecito y Charla.
When getting a mortgage, you need a team that is dependable. With over 50 years of combined experience, Advantage One Mortgage LLC are here for your needs. They also offer cash-out refinancing and free pre-approval. If you have questions regarding income, credit, or funds to close, call us today. Are you tired of being turned down for mortgage loans? Advantage One Mortgage is here for you. With over 50 years of combined experience, Advantage One Mortgage LLC are here for your needs. They also offer cash-out refinancing and free pre-approval. Call Advantage One Mortgage today. Football season's the best time to score a touchdown with Advantage One Mortgage. We have 89.9% on jumbo loans, 95% on conventional loans, 96.5% on FHA loans, and 100% on USDA and VA loans. Call us today.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, block lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities. Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
No matter what kind of car you drive, two things are always true. All tires eventually need replacing and all vehicles need servicing. Luckily for you, Big O Tires is an expert in both. We have all the name brand tires you trust for any vehicle on any road condition. And our expert services on alignment, shocks, struts, batteries, brakes, and more will keep your vehicle running as smooth as those new tires. Don't
Future ninth graders, the advanced placement meeting is about to take place in the cafeteria. The advanced placement meeting is about to take place in the cafeteria for our future ninth graders.
Guess you got nervous because it's him. Okay, so we're going to get started. Thanks for being here. You guys are here. This meeting is about advanced classes and AP classes, and I'm excited that you want to be a part of that. You're going to hear from each of the contents, and they're going to give you some ideas of what to expect and all that. So Miss Johnson's going to start us off. She's one of our 9th grade English teachers, so give it up to Miss Johnson.
Hi guys. So I won't take a whole lot of your time here, but so to start off with, something we started maybe 2 years ago, which is really awesome, is that we have combined oral comm with English, so that not only are your students in 9th grade getting an English credit to graduate, they're also getting that required oral comm half credit to graduate, all in one class. To kind of save kids some, elective credits so they can do some other things that they really want to do. So you'll be getting oral comm content and English content. So specifically with pre-AP or advanced, we are focused on preparing our advanced students for AP classes later on in high school. So sophomores can take an AP seminar class their sophomore year, which will actually, get them on the path. But some of the things that we do to really prepare our kids for AP, we practice AP exams, which are the exams they can take when they're juniors, I believe, juniors and seniors, and they can actually, get hours of credit for college. So we prepare by doing writings, essays, where they get to look at actual writing prompts, and they get to prepare for that all year and just kind of improve their writing style. So we really try to challenge them that way. Something else that's different with pre-AP, we have them read classic novels. We do try to give a lot of student choice in our English classes, so they get to pick 4 out of the 6 classic novels that they read, but they'll be expected to do that outside of class, so it is a little more challenging for them. And then their curriculum is completely different from our on-level curriculum for 2 out of the 4 quarters. So they will be reading To Kill a Mockingbird, which is an amazing book, but they're the only ones that get to read it. Our on-level doesn't do that. And then they will be studying Shakespeare, and our on-level kids do something different during that unit. So really, it's just about challenging them, getting them to the level where they will be successful in AP and hopefully be prepared and ready for college if that's the route that they want to take. So that's all I have for English. Any questions? Okay, so I'll pass it on.
I'm kind of not on here. They didn't know that we were offering this. We're going to offer AP Computer Science Principles for 9th graders only. It is a level 1 class. Of all AP classes, I haven't taught it yet, but I've been told by all the other teachers, the HAR-BER high school teachers and the others, that is actually the easiest AP class if you want to take an AP and get one practice under your belt. And I'm not saying they're easy, I'm saying of the APs, they are not as difficult. So don't let the fact that they haven't taken a computer science before, they're 9th grade and they've got to take it's a graduation requirement now, computer science is, and if they would like to have that offered through an AP course, that will be available next year too. Do y'all have any questions about that one? There we go.
Thank you. Hello, I'm Mrs. Perry, and I'm the advanced geometry teacher at Central Junior High. I've been here for this is my 28th year. So some of you I may have been your teacher, parents. Hi, again, I'm still here. Okay, I do want to make sure that you understand that this year, if you're in Mr. Bishop, Miss Hayes, or Mr. Lewis's class, then you will be going to Algebra 1. You will not be eligible to go to advanced geometry. You have to be in Mr. McKinley's 8th grade Algebra 1 class to go to geometry. Okay, it is a prerequisite. We use algebra every single day in our geometry. Just some things that are prerequisite or about advanced geometry. First, you need to have an A or B in Algebra 1 this year, or you will find it to be very, very difficult because, again, we use all those algebra skills. If you don't, you might consider retaking Algebra 1 in 9th grade for a replacement grade. Or we can try it for a little bit and see how we do. And if it doesn't go real good for the first few weeks, we may just slide you back into the other class so that you can build a better foundation. It is a high school credit. You are required to get 5 units of math by the end of your senior year. So that's 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th, 11th, 12th. So you can't really opt out of math just because you've gotten your 4 credits by your junior year. You'll have classwork daily. You'll have weekly quizzes, mini projects. All of them will be involving higher order thinking. And this path enables your students to earn a minimum. If you're going to be in my geometry class, you will earn a minimum of 1 college credit before you graduate high school, up to 3 college credits of math in high school. And I'll show you that just in a second. The reason why it's advanced geometry and different than regular geometry is because we pull in additional standards that aren't taught in the regular geometry class at the 10th grade level, and we teach you those, and we also teach some standards from Algebra 2 at the end of geometry so that when you go into advanced Algebra 2, you're ready for that class. So this is what the path looks like for you. You're in 8th grade algebra right now, and then you'll take advanced geometry. Now let's say that your strengths are English and social studies, and you really love Miss Ray's AP Human class, and math is like your least favorite, and your schedule is totally bogged down. You do have some options after taking my class. We can either put you in advanced algebra 2, or if you need to slow down just a little bit, no shame, no harm, you'll go to regular algebra 2. Even with regular algebra 2, you have an opportunity to get 1 college credit. Okay? But if you keep going along the advanced line, you'll get college credit here. That would be 1. You could get AP statistics, and then there's also college algebra. So there's lots of different options for you. Lots of options actually both ways, okay? And if you have any questions, you're welcome to email me, stacy.perry@sdale.org. Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'm not sure how this is going to go with the microphone. Okay, so I teach advanced biology. My name is Mrs. Black, and I tell my kids, like, even when you see me in a dress, I've got tennis shoes on because we hit the ground running every day. One of the prerequisites for advanced biology is completion of advanced physical science in the 8th grade, because that's one of the required credits for graduation. They need to have that first before having advanced biology. after this class, they have a couple of different options when we open up at the high school level. And yeah, we can move on. I just was real quick in doing this. This just requires more independent work. If it was a big step going from a regular science to advanced physical science in 8th grade, it's like one more level step up going into pre-AP biology. We use skills and practice skills that are going to be used in those AP science courses. So whether they're going from my class straight into AP bio or straight into pre-AP chem or any of the other courses that they can go to after that, they're getting those skills. So we're looking to help students grow in science fields in future endeavors. Greater student responsibility and engagement, completing courses, completing assignments both online and on paper. I'm kind of old school, but I love the fact that technology can do a lot of things for us. So my priority is I really want these kids thinking. I don't want them just memorizing and going and hunting and pecking through things. I want them to be able to think through and understand why and what is that going to impact in the future. So we do labs, reports, readings, multiple sources of information. This is like the logistical stuff, fills the biology requirement for high school. The intention is to allow students to take more AP and advanced science courses while they're still in high school, to be introduced to those before they get into college so that they get as many of those AP classes in. When I talk to students that have gone on to college and come back, I'm like, what's the benefit? And they're like, well, when you get those general science classes out of the way, when you go to college, you're not having to take the general auditorium classes with 400 other kids. You can go right into the upper level ones. So it's just thinking critically, thinking 2 steps ahead. What are the decisions that we're making today, and how is that going to be interconnected and affecting other things? I asked one of my classes, actually asked my last 2 class periods, I've got a parent night coming up, what do I need to tell the kids? What do they need to know about this course? And these were quotes that they gave. They said, it's a very challenging course, don't plagiarize. You do have your work, you need to study it. Advanced biology pushes students to actually think. Don't underestimate multiple choice tests. It's fun and you learn. Parents should ask their students questions about what they're learning. That number one, most successful students, I'm like, just teach it to your parents. Teach it to your cat, teach it to your dog. You can't just look at your notes. You've got to start developing study techniques, okay? So, and then you can move on. These are some of the topics we cover each quarter. And so we do lots of things, reading, writing, interactives, labs, formal lab reports, projects, research, so different things in different areas. And go ahead. And then if you have any questions, you can email me, okay? And I think we're going to get this posted, so if you need to go back and reference anything.
I was going to say, we're going to give it to Ms. Vaughn and see if she can put it on the website. So if you need to go back and get anything, you can. AP Human Geography, I talked to a lot of you. AP, we're going to go over that as we go. This is a college class that your kids are being offered in high school. So there's a lot of questions about exactly how that works. The question becomes, what is human geography? So we'll go through that as well. There's a lot of information up here that AP wants you to know about human geography as well as AP. So we'll I'm just going to put that up there so you can see that. You also have some information from previous students as well. If you're a student in here and you're interested in taking this, next week on Thursday during prime time, I'm going to hold a meeting just for you and me and some of my kids who are currently in the course. So if you want to ask them questions, what's it really like? You know, how crazy is she? Things like that. Then you can ask them that question when we're in there together. And so it's a little bit more laid back than it is maybe right now. So that'll be next Thursday during prime time if you want to sign up for that. What is AP? What is human geography? So you have the natural world, and how do we interact with it, and how does it affect us? So these are the units right here. The first one is generally geography. We're going to need to learn where things are, and so we can learn about them. So these are the topics as we go through. There are 7 units, and our class culminates with an AP exam. So how does this work? The idea here is it's based on a 5-point scale. So if you're a student in the first semester you make a B, some of your parents may freak out a little bit about that because you made a B, but it's a weighted B. So your B looks like an A. Okay, so on your transcript it may say B, but when it comes down to your grade point, you made a 4-point B. If you make an A, you made a 5-point A. So that's a little bit of an incentive for some of you to take it. To get that weighted grade, you're going to have to take an AP exam. So hopefully that makes some sense too. This is for kids who are looking for a little bit more of a challenge, because you are going to be challenged. So I want to say this. If you pass your AP test, which comes up in May, it's made by the College Board, and students from all across the country are taking the same exact test on the same exact day, then the scores are 5 to a 1. So some students get kind of upset. I didn't pass my test, I made a 2. 2 means that you're college ready and you just finished the 9th grade. So that's nothing to be ashamed of. I just made a 2. I'm finished the 9th grade and I'm college ready. Kids who make a 3 to a 5 pass their college test, which means they're eligible for college credit. Depending on where you're going to school, I should say that. That's kind of a caveat to that. So if you're going to a state school, Arkansas has passed a law that if you are going to a state school in Arkansas, a 3 gives you college credit. If you're going to go to a private school, it depends on that private school. And if you're going to go out of the state of Arkansas, you may need to have a 4 or a 5. There are some colleges these days who aren't taking AP credits. They want you to take the class. They want to know you're ready for college because you've taken an AP class. They're just not going to give you college credit for it. So I should tell you that just right to start with. So those of you who are looking to graduate with honors, higher honors, highest honors, you're going to need to take an AP class along the way. This could be your first one. Ms. Wright just talked about the computer science class could be another start. Those of you who want to do well on your ACT, your PSAT, this could help you as well because we learn how to take a test. Our tests are hard. I'm just going to tell you that right out. Anybody who takes my class is going to tell you that. If you're looking to qualify for National Merit Scholarships or status, this would also help you as well. I think we're ready to go to the next one. The biggest question I get is what about civics and econ? Because you have to have those to graduate. You could take civics and econ later on in high school. You could take them 10th through 12th grade. A lot of kids, though, take them online. So they're available to take during the summer. You do not have to do that, but that's an option, and we can talk about that. You also are going to have to take personal finance. Personal finance is offered through our economics class. So you get personal finance when you take economics. So you'll meet those. I give my kids a citizenship test before they leave the 9th grade. So we'll take our AP test in May, and then about a week later we'll take the citizenship test. They'll have checked that box. They'll meet that requirement to graduate in the state of Arkansas. Another question I get is, I have a lot of stuff going on. I'm in the band, I do cheer, can I take this class? I have kids who do all of those things, and they survive, they make it, and they excel in all of them. So you can do all of those things. I'm not sure if I'm done. Oh, you're good. I think the next thing is just about civics. If you decide to take this class, we'll have a big meeting in May where I'll give you some information. I'll tell you what the information is about in just a minute, but one of the things I'll do is give you the link where you can sign up. This is also offered out in advisory classes, so you'll know when to sign up and get the information for economics and civics so you want to take it online. I'm going to be honest, if you want to do an online course, you're going to have to do about, it's a 5-week course. Some kids get it done in a week. Some of them take all 5 weeks. I do give out a little bit of summer work. It's filling out maps, so you come into class knowing where things are when we get started, and I ask you to watch some current events. So you're going to spend about maybe a week watching current events and filling out some maps before you get to my class. And I think that's it. I'm going to go back to my table. I've got papers. I'm thinking the rest of these teachers are going back to their tables. So if you have questions, you're free to come see us.
Okay. Won't keep you but a second longer, but Sean over here. Give us way, Sean. Josiah back there, and then Miss Wright. So I know y'all are here, but they're putting this on, so if there's people that couldn't be here. And I think, can they get it, can they access it later if they want to go back and watch it? Like I know you all, as soon as you get home, you're going to want to put that back up on the TV and watch it again, so you're welcome to do that. But give them a hand for them. They've taken their whole night to do this, so thank you guys. Yeah. And I want to just say to kids like you guys, you're up for the challenge. I would ask you to think about maybe what classes you're most interested in. Sometimes that may be all of them. It may be one of them. But step out, take those challenges. It's good for you to do, and we will help you. These teachers are amazing, and they're going to be right there with you to help you along the way. So anyway, hey, thanks y'all for coming tonight. We'll be here if you have any questions. Glad to help you and support you any way we can. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Yeah. See ya. You doing okay? Good. Good to see you.
I know. We had to
All right.
come
Who do I have coming now?
Gabriel.
All right.
So our youngest.